Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I have for you the OPI Spring 2023 collection and also Happy New Year. And that's it. OPI sent these to me for review. They told me I couldn't share anything until January 15th. So here we are. Now, before you guys ask me, on my right hand, I'm wearing C&D Shellac Midnight Swim. I usually wear either shellac or just, some sort of an enhancement on my right hand because since I'm swatching and using acetone on, for the work on this hand, I need to have something here that will resist all of that, right? Otherwise, my regular nail polish will be getting messed up and, we cannot have that. So we have 12 polishes. There's a bunch of creams and a bunch of finishes. So let's go through them and we'll talk about them as we go. First up, we have Pink in Bio, and the names are super cute. They're like techie, This one's giving me very close to like Don't Bossa Nova Me Around vibes. I'm going to be doing comparisons either here on my YouTube or my Instagram or both. I'll let you guys know. But this one was a solid two-coater for me. Not like a super fantastic formula, but nothing horrible either. Just standard. It's very white-based, so these colors tend to be streaky in the first coat and then even out on the second one. I did do a tiny bit of a float on the second coat, but nothing too bad. I would say it's a standard formula for these types of colors, and it's a beautiful, this color, you guys usually love it. I love it too, so there it is. Up next, we have Switch to Portrait Mode, and this one's super sheer. Like, it's not, I don't even think it's meant to be opaque at all. It has a good formula, but it does have kind of like a pearly type of thing, but very, very delicate. It was very easy to work with. I didn't see like any streaks. So it's kind of like an in-between, a very fine pearl and a very fine shimmer, but leaning more towards the pearl. It's kind of weird. I hope you guys can tell in the swatch video. But yeah, it's very, very sheer. Also, as I was filming this video, I realized how stained my nails are from this half on. It's been a lot of content creation and stuff, so that's normal. As long as your nails are not yellow up here, which is where the nail cells are created, anything that's like towards the tip, it's fine. I paint my nails a lot. This is normal. Painting my nails also means scrubbing with acetone, and when you do this for your manicures like once a week, nothing happens, but try to do that a bunch of times a day, multiple days a week. It takes a toll on the porosity on your nails, so it kind of like tends to make them more prone to staining. But anyways, I don't know why I went on a tangent here, but keep that in mind, okay? If you see staining towards the tip, it's usually normal. Yellow, stuff over here around the matrix, that's what makes it kind of like worrisome, So up next, we have Blinded by the Ring Light, and this one has a typical pale yellow formula. It's not the best. It's not something that's horrible that you cannot work with it, but I cannot say it's a good formula. It's a typical pale yellow formula. Now, if you do a thin coat and a float, you might be okay. You might also need like 2 thin coats and a float at the end. So, you can make it work, but keep in mind that it is a typical pale yellow formula, even though the color is gorgeous. And I don't know if you guys can hear, there's a plane going by. But anyways. All right, up next we have Silicon Valley Girl. And let me tell you, it's showing too orange here. It's not this Halloween orange that you're looking at on camera. I'm going to try to do my best for the picture to get it color accurate. But it's like a very orangey coral, or an orange with heavy pink undertones. It's absolutely gorgeous. I saw it in the bottle and it was okay. And when I put it on me, when I did that first swipe, I was like, wow. This one, which is not typical for me, is one of my favorite colors in this collection. The formula was very, very good as well. Solid 2-coater. I don't think it's a 1-coater. Maybe when the polish gets a little bit older and thicker, it's going to be a 1-coater for me at this nail length. But very solid 2-coater. Fantastic color. Really, really, really beautiful. It's also like going to be very good for summer. Up next, we have Clear Your Cache. It's a play on words. Anyways, this one's giving me like, how does your Zen Garden grow vibes from their Japan collection. They're not dupes. I think the other one's much lighter and more yellow, but it just reminded me of it. Another color that's like a solid 2-coater. Very pretty. No finish or anything. It's just a cream green for spring. Woo. Green for spring. I didn't even attempt to do that and it just rhymes. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Really pretty color. It's a solid 2-coater. Nothing else. And then up next we have Tease Me. Another play on words. All of these have like super fun names in my opinion. I'm a techie, so you guys can imagine how I'm enjoying these names. Another solid 2-coater. Again, nothing else to say. Very beautiful blue, but there's not much more. Like, it's a good color, solid formula. Nothing like super epic, but it's a good, solid, good 2-coater. So that's it. Next up we have I Meta My Soulmate, and this one is a very sheer, and when I say very sheer, you guys are gonna see on the live swatch, it is very sheer. It says a pearly finish, very, very sweet, but what you see in the bottle doesn't really translate because it's so sheer that it's gonna be hard to build it up to this color that you're seeing here. So if you're trying to get to this color, I suggest putting something under it and then putting this on top for that, you know, pearly finish if you want that. But yeah, very good formula in the sense that it's very easy to work with, but it's meant to be a sheer type of polish. Up next we have Data Peach, and this one's very similar to the one I just showed you, the pink one, but in like a peachy, more orangey tone. Also, you know, a pearly good formula actually, but very, very sheer. So there's not much more to say. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the live swatch, see the picture and check it out. But yeah, it's easy to work with, but yeah, it will be sheer. Keep that in mind. Now the next one, Spring Break the Internet, and this one you might be able to build it up to full opacity at like 3 coats, but I don't think it's also meant to be like a super opaque. At 2 coats it looked super even, very decent, but you can still see some nail lines. So again, keep in mind, if you like this finish, it has like some little micro glitters in like blue. You can barely see them, but they're there. And there's a shimmer, like a shifty thing going on here. You can see like hot pink on top of the other pink base. I think there's something similar that they just released. Again, when I do comparisons, I'll let you guys know. But very solid formula, pretty good polish overall. Just, you know, it does have that jelly consistency. Left Your Text on Red. That's a cool name, man. Anyways, this one is reminding me of the Heart and Console, I think it was, from their Xbox collection. Very good formula. It has like a jelly crelly thing going on, but even if it was like very even and opaque, I could still see my nail line. So I don't think this one's meant to be like fully opaque. Again, if you want it to be fully opaque, but still want to keep this shimmery thing, just put a red under and then this on top. And then you can experiment with that, but it's meant to be on the sheer side, so keep that in mind. The color is very beautiful. It looked really, really good. But yeah, just keep in mind, it's not a cream, okay? You're gonna see some sheerness going on. Up next, we have Incognito Mode, and I also feel like I've seen similar colors from OPI, probably a bit darker, but in this neighborhood, this one was the best formula of the collection when it came to the creams. I think might be a 1 coater for some people at some nail lengths. Otherwise, at most 2. It was very creamy, very easy to work with. You could definitely, you know, notice a difference between this cream and the others. Excuse Max, he really wants to make it into the video. This is one of my favorite colors on here. Very gorgeous formula and color overall. And it is, you know, like a springy version of these mauve types of colors. Again, I want to try and do some comparisons soon, because Max, really, because I have some things in mind for this one. Up next we have I Sold My Crypto, and this one's very sheer. Okay, it almost feels like a topper. It has a very gorgeous shimmer going on, let me tell you, but it is very sheer. You're gonna have to, if you want an opaque, you know, an opaque look, put it on top of the one I just previously showed you, on top of Incognito Mode. It matches, it goes very well, or any other purple or pink that you want to, like, you know, spice up. Keep in mind, it's very sheer. There's a bunch of sheer polishes in this collection, so this one's one of them, but it does have a very interesting shimmery combination going on, I have to say. Okay guys, I filmed my outro and then I realized that I missed a couple things, and my family's home, so if you hear any noise, this is like post-production type of thing. I wanted to say a couple things about the collection. I think they all have good quality. Okay, keep in mind this yellow is just a typical yellow, but even the pearly ones are easy to work with. Now, one thing which is the main reason why I'm refilming this here, kind of like not in the best quality, I don't think this collection is very cohesive. And let me tell you how I find if a collection is cohesive or not. For myself, if I have trouble picking up Skittle Manicures combinations, then it means I struggled, right? And then I also, when I do the collage for the collection, which I'm gonna try to post here for you guys, I get a feel for it. And this one just doesn't feel like it's cohesive. Now, I do love the names of the polishes. I like the theme. As you guys know, well, some of you know, I'm a techie and I really love the names. I don't know if that's the case for most people, but I do love them. And then that's it. I just wanted to mention the cohesive aspect and the fact that I like the names. And I mean, if I have to pick a favorite, I will probably go with this one, which is the Incognito Mode. It's just the best formula, and I really always love these colors, so that's nothing surprising, I guess, right? And then this one as well. Really love the pink in bio. And so that's it. Those are my thoughts on the collection as a whole. Good quality, kind of not cohesive, nice names. And I don't think they're anything that we're gonna remember particularly, you know? So that's it. Thank you so much for coming to my review, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.